I am live. Yep, I am live. Let me check my sound. Let me check my sound out. Audio. Hello. Looks like I got sound. How's everybody doing tonight? Good evening, everyone. Thank you very much. I think I'm on Super Day 44, right? Let me find myself out here. I should be live right here on Super Day 44. Let me find myself out here. Got an echo. Hello, John Boy. How are you doing? I'm doing a little investigation, man. Are the numbers really surging? Got me some hot chocolate this time. And thank you for coming in, my friend. Good to see you. I'm not going to talk openly about it too much. This is YouTube. Thank you for the thumbs up, man. If I can get people to watch this video that I am putting in the pinned message, I want them to let me know what their opinion is. I cut the TV on. I hear it's just 30,000 here. All kinds of here and there and everywhere. Is it true? Hello, Cottonwood Ranch. Good to see you, and thank you, thank you. I want to ask y'all something. If you watch that video up top, I hope I'm not skipping. Last night I realized I was skipping a little bit. I'm going to get a job soon. Coming up Wednesday, I got to start. So I need to squeeze in a few live streams, y'all. Thank you very much for coming in. What do you think, John Boy? Let me know right here in the chat, my friend. You think it's part of the second part? Or do you think it's real? I don't want to let the cat out the bag too much, y'all, because YouTube is listening. Hello, Cheyenne Vlog. Thank you very much for the thumbs up. Thank you very much. Just like the end of 2019, beginning of 2020. We're in the year 2022 for sure. I have a little information yet. I just don't want to get into it yet until we get a little crowd in here. Get some people coming in, just like the end of 2019, beginning 2020. Just like it, ain't it? It's kind of like deja vu all over again, isn't it? Is this the best they can do? Hello, Miss Paris Logan. Hello, and thank you. Are the numbers really surging? Do you know anybody? Somebody left if you watched that pin link video, somebody left a long comment saying they knew a family with it, that somebody didn't have it so bad, but somebody else had it so bad. Is this really? And where is it coming from? That's another question. Where is this really coming from, y'all? Hello, Anthony, at Closed Cosmology Fellowship. Shalom. How are you doing? I'm feeling good, man, but somebody rear-ended me yesterday in my new car. So I'm still a little sore, y'all. I'm able to sit in my chair here and do YouTube. Shannon Vlog says, I'm Bernie Pogie's friend. Well, thank you for being here. Thank you. Ungamed Pixelberry. Hello, and thank you, thank you. Why does people come in and leave? How many different comments we got? We should have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people in the chat. We got 7 people in the chat. Thank you. They're covering up the effects of the Kool-Aid. You think the Kool-Aid is causing it? Yeah, they are covering the effects of the Kool-Aid. Oh my God. There's a lot of effects of the Kool-Aid, y'all. I need 8 more for 1 point. Well, contribute to my channel and we'll run your link and we'll get you 8 more. You see that dollar sign down below? For real. This ain't a growth stream. You want 8 more? I can help you get there. Hello, Reza Salgin. Reza Salgin. How are you doing? You putting a lot of emojis in here, my friend. A lot of emojis. Are the numbers really surging? Yeah, they covering the effects up, John Boy, of the Kool-Aid. I need blue, though. What you need blue for? I got to regulate my blueness around here. Let me check your channel out. Let me see. Ungame went to Jesus Prom. You went to Jesus Prom. I believe you're worth being blue around here. All right. Let's turn you blue. And don't leave the stream time I turn you blue. See that link at the top up there? Y'all watch that link up there, please, and come tell me what you think. Are the numbers really surging? Nice hut. Nice hut. Nice hat. Thank you. Good evening. How to garden. Hadn't seen you in a while, and thank you. Super Dave, I started a channel for you in the Discord server. If you like, share your vids there, and it will help me share you out better. Well, thank you, Anthony. Hello, Jason Tomlinson. Sound like we at an auction or something, y'all. Y'all hit that link and come back and tell me, please. I need some views on that video. I'm going to be here a little while. I will not disappear, I promise. It's a 2-minute video. I didn't want to bring it over here and mess up Super Dave 44. Do me that favor. It's very simple, y'all. If you hit that link, let me turn you blue. You cut the TV on. I got Fox News Alert today. Right here on my cell phone, y'all. That the numbers are surging. We have 30,000 new cases in your area. We have 50,000 new cases in my area. Are the numbers really surging, y'all? Are the numbers really surging? Cottonwood Ranch. Yes, the pin link, my friend, the pin link. I'll be right here, y'all. I promise you. I'm making a case. I'm studying as we go back to 2019 to 2020. We're running deja vu all over again. It's deja vu. It's like Groundhog Day, y'all. It's like Groundhog Day. Did you see that movie, Groundhog Day? They're going to do it again, I believe. I'm just asking questions. I want to ask you, do you know anybody out there with this problem? And I'll put it in the link right here. I'm not saying it don't exist. I would never say that. I'm not saying that it don't exist, okay? I know it exists. All I got to do is Google it. I'm going to pull up an article here in a minute, but let me Google this right here, what I'm asking about. I Googled it a while ago in that video. It may not be the same thing here, but it's pretty close to the same thing. Let me go to the StreamYard and share the screen. I'm investigating. That's all I'm doing. Jordan's Woodworking. How are you doing, my friend? Are the numbers surging? All I'm trying to do, y'all, is get the message out there. I'm trying to get the message out there because if it's like Billy Goats, I need to pull that up and show y'all. But I'm going to go ahead and show this right here first. That's not the one. Are you still here, John Boy? Hello, Dance 87. Good to see y'all, and thank you. But they're going to have everybody scared to death. I could show a video of a healthcare person. I really could. Saying, get your bullhorns ready, because this is what they're fixing to do. I'm telling y'all, I'm not trying to fear porn nobody. I'm trying to figure out, is this the next situation? All right, let me read this to you right here. I Googled this. It's a common respiratory that usually causes mild cold-like symptoms. You see that, right? Does everybody see this? Hello, Simply Nanette. Thank you, John Boy. I appreciate it. Because I like you being part of the discussion, my friend. We was together on this back in 2019 and 2020, you know, with the problem they had the first time when they took everybody's rights away, when they made people stay home, when they made people put stuff over their face. You know, is that where we're going again? People still putting stuff over their face. You can go out in public. I went to a hospital yesterday and had my back x-rayed because somebody hit the back of my car. My muscles are pulled. I'm sore in the back. My shoulder hurts. They x-rayed my neck and everything. In the healthcare setting, I had to wear that thing over my face. Okay. Did everybody watch that pinned link up there? I want to talk about it. If anybody has knowledge, I'll read your chat. If you know anybody with it. But let me go ahead and say this has been here for years. This has been here for children get it most likely. If children in a nursery or, you know, in a toddler setting, they're being watched while the parents go to work, children can get this. It's a common, mild, cold-like symptoms, you know? And I just want to talk about it, y'all. And they're putting all over the place that it's surging. Let me go up here. Let me look at something else and show you this. All right. We're on a page here. Let's see who this is by, y'all. This says South Carolina Public Radio. If y'all hadn't watched that video up at the top, do that for me, please. Let me read some of the chat before I miss. Dance 87, thank you. Thank you. David Skywatch, hello, my friend. My friend Dave, don't shout. I talk loud, but I'll stop shouting. Thank you for telling me I was shouting. I did not know I was shouting, y'all. I'm sorry. But anyway, simpler than that. Hello, simpler than that. Probably a misdiagnosis for after getting jiggy with it. My Uncle May died of low blood platelet count. He got jiggy with it. Okay, he got jiggy with it. Is he got this, Jason? Is he got what I got on the screen? I'm not saying that it's not surging. I'm not a healthcare professional. I'm not in a hospital. I do know that there are cases of this, especially in children. Big Tim and God we trust. Hello, my friend. Thank you. I'll quit shouting, y'all. Uncle was also diagnosed with myelodysplastic syndrome, a form of cancer. Many who got jiggy are being diagnosed with the same. Geneva Cordoba, hello. My question is, are the numbers really surging on this right here? I'm excited, y'all. I feel better tonight. Last night I was tired and exhausted. I'm sorry. I got a little excited then. Yeah, if y'all hadn't watched the pin link up at the top, do that for me, please. You weren't shouting. Okay, well, I'm sorry. Ungamed Pixelberry, I'm 6 away. I appreciate it. No RS, but respiratory ailments are common, I hear, after getting jiggy. That's what I'm asking. Is the jiggy, is that causing this problem? I was going to show y'all something else in just a minute that may be causing this problem. Higgs Rock Farm, how are you doing? And thank you. But let me read this. They say this is surging. Here's what to watch for and answers about it. Temperatures are dropping, and the risk of this here are up. In the past few months, patients with the differently malady respiratory, known as, right there. I'm not going to say all these words, y'all, because I got to be careful. Half-wit, how are you doing? And good to see you, my friend. Yeah, thank you. Thank you all for coming. Thank you very much, everyone. Okay, let's keep going. It's been overwhelming. Oh, hospitals. See, here's proof right here. I went in a hospital setting yesterday, as I just said a few minutes ago. I did not hear one cough. I did not hear one cough. And it was a crowded emergency room. I did not hear one cough. Let me repeat that. I did not hear one cough. And this is in South Carolina. Okay, public health officials warn that there could be a triple. We know what, 2 years ago, I don't remember them calling that a triple. Do you remember them calling that a triple? But this here is being, in this article, being called a triple. Triple means 3 times worse. See, they're already setting up everyone to believe. Cut your news on, your local news tonight at 11 o'clock on the 11 o'clock report. I don't have to show y'all everything. I don't have to run the news report. I can show you a little bit of evidence and ask people here in the chat. Are they setting us up for the next joyride? You know, this way, when they set up for the next joyride, they can use the last joyride they had and be covering things and the numbers and all that up. Does that make any sense, y'all? Oh, everybody's going to forget the last joyride we was on because we're in a new triple. It's a shame we can't be open and honest like a conversation should be. Well, you know, Higgs Rock Farm, you can put anything you want in the chat. You're right. It's a dang shame. YouTube they may transcript your words or whatever. There may be a record of it. I don't know all that. But I do know you have the freedom to put what you want, even though I can't say exactly everything I want to say. Because I've done it in different chats. I know every now and then if they catch it, every now and then it may get erased or whatever. Yeah, sometimes when it's real obvious. But I've seen people put curse words and all kind of stuff. And I don't encourage that on my channel, please. You know, but YouTube, they really, when it comes to comments, they're not as strict as being on me because of the words that I use. Okay. All right. As we know, this could be a triple demic. I'll say that. All right. The unusually high number of the RSV, unusually high number. So early in the year are already pushing hospitals to capacity. Really? I was just in a hospital setting yesterday. I did not see it being pushed to capacity. I even give my opinion to a nurse. I told her I was a YouTuber. I said we was trying to be forced. And I know that there are doctors and nurses out there that was trying to be forced, that quit their job. They're getting back pay now because places are admitting they were wrong and all this. See, I know the truth on a lot of this. Even a court in New York decided, and I believe it was New York, that it was unconstitutional. But if you listen to out of Atlanta, the C starts with a C, ends with a C, and has a D in the middle. If you listen to all them and these people in charge, well, thank God, I hope. What is his name? Fauci? I hope he's gone. Who are they going to put out here to push all this now? What is RSV? Really? You don't know? It's been out here for years. It's a respiratory. It's for real. Click on that link at the top up there, and I talk about it a little bit on my second channel. It's a respiratory infection right here. Even infants can get this. Children can get this in different settings. When you go to work, if you leave your child in a daycare, they can get it. But let me read right here. It's a viral infection of the respiratory tract. Urgent medical attention is usually recommended, and there are severe cases of it. I'm not doubting any type of sickness. I know it exists. I've had children. I don't think they've ever had it. Not one time. That's how good clean children, good fed children, children that don't hang around other children in nursery settings usually don't get it. If children don't get in the faces of other children, usually don't get it. But a lot of children, they get close and they can pass it along. It is for real. That is not my question. My question is this the next triple? What they saying, this will be triple. Let me read right here. It's a common respiratory that usually cause mild cold-like symptoms. If you go back on the can of a spray of Lysol disinfectant, it's been in there on the back printed for years. I don't know if it's from the 50s, the 60s, or the 70s. That word that starts with a C and ends with an S has been on the back of that can of Lysol for years. And Lysol kills that. These things have been here for years and years and years, is what I'm pointing out. This is nothing new. None of it is nothing new. Let me go back to my article. All right, let me start right here. The unusually high number of these infections so early in the year are already pushing hospitals to capacity. In normal years, the R that ends with a V sends thousands of children to the hospital. I don't know if it's like asthma or anything like that. I don't know. I'm not a healthcare professional. All I'm trying to do is recognize this as like they did for the last 2 to 3 years. Are they going to push everybody to have things jabbed up their nose all the way up to their brain? Are they going to push people to start taking the new and improved, updated Pokey Dokey? Yes, they have the new and improved, updated Pokey Dokey, y'all. The strep throat count is a no. I'm not a doctor, but I don't think it does. This is totally separate. I could look that up and show you, but I'm going to finish this. In normal years, we read that. It sends thousands of children over the fall and winter time. Well, see, this is the winter is approaching. just like in December of 2019, we was dead in the wintertime. Okay, winter is approaching. For the second year in a row, experts have seen an unprecedented spike in the number of cases during the summer months. How about that? For 2 years in the summertime. While mostly R that starts with an R that ends with a V manifest as mild with cold-like symptoms in adults, it can cause pneumonia and bronchitis in very young children. It can be life-threatening in infants and older adults. There's another catch right there, y'all. Pay close attention. Older people. Let me tell you something. That mayor up there in New York is responsible for 15,000 older people 31 months ago. They are gone. They do not exist anymore. I've been talking about this for the last 31 months. I even was pulled into this 31 months ago, believing this was for real. My friend here, John Boy, he could see. He even went into the woods down a dirt road. I remember his video that he was going to just go away because he knew this was part of the new world order. And I was like, is this really? I remember everything, y'all. I remember all of YouTube. I remember all of the reports. I remember. That's why I'm questioning this thing right here. Because this is a triple threat, according to this article. This is what we're being told. You turn the news on, you can look all over the place. I can find it on Twitter that the numbers are surging. That's meaning that thousands and thousands and thousands of people are getting this, and it's getting worse. And they're going to say in the health community, we got to do something about it. Well, what can they do about it? What are they going to do? Is sticking more stuff up people's noses? Is giving pokey dokies going to do something about it? That's, to me, is, I'm sorry to say, it's just an excuse. Hello, Space Rangers. I remember, John Boy. Don't think I don't remember. I know you remember. Why is this so particularly bad this year? Well, according to them, let's see what they say. While it may be too early to know for sure, the experts agree that the earlier than usual surge are a consequence of the broad lifting of, starts with a C, ends with a D. I want my community to be aware of what's going on behind the scenes. If y'all don't know what's going on, Super Dave's out here looking up stuff. When I see surging numbers, when I see that it's worse this year than it's been in 2 or 3 years. When I see that even over the summer months, that it's 2 times more cases, something's telling me here we go again. It's like deja vu all over again, y'all. But okay, we're going to have to start seeing these officials and the health administrations and all this stuff, and these people start talking about it. When that's all you see, then it's going to be deja vu all over again. All right, let me read some more before I end this article. There's people all over the world that come to my channel that have no clue. While this that starts with a C and ends with a D hit the U.S. in March of 2020, we saw the rates of all viruses plummet. So this says. That's what I'm saying. They've exhausted. If y'all hadn't looked at that pinned link up at the top, do that for me. I need 100 views on that video real quick. It's got some good information in there, and I'm questioning the same thing right here. It would explain to you what I'm talking about, in case you just came in. It was largely due to people staying indoors. See, here we go. Pay attention, y'all, please. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm asking you, please pay attention. These words here are catching me, and I hope they catch you the same way. Due to people staying indoors. Well, see, that's the first step right there. Okay, what did they wear? Them things that go over your face. Remember all these things that go over your face? Everybody, even people walking down the road, people driving in their car alone is putting these things on their face, and there's still people out there that's still doing it. And that's common sense. Frequently washing your hands. Please do not use hand sanitizer, y'all. I'm not a doctor. I don't play one on YouTube. Hand sanitizer it absorbs like into your skin, just like lotion or anything else that you put on your skin. It absorbs into your skin, and it may get into your bloodstream. I've heard other channels talk about this. I worked a job, and I had to frequently wash my hands. And it has them foamy soap in the bathroom. My hands were flaking. My hands were peeling. That's from my own experience. And if it gets into your bloodstream, and I was thinking, well, that's when I started taking my own soap. I had to go to the doctor. I had to get a cream and put on my hands. It finally went away. All this is part of it. They want everybody sick. They're going to feed people bugs and all that in their food and all that. That's a different subject. Let me finish this article while I'm still here. Okay, once restrictions began, it's right here on the screen. More words that catch my attention. Once they began to be loosened in the spring of 2021, health experts were seeing odd patterns of circulation of these. So they'll say it went up and down. If you look at a chart or something from the year 2020 through 2022, that viruses and sicknesses and all this, went up and down as they loosened. Who are they to loosen restrictions on us here in America? We are a free people. We have God-given rights. We have the freedom to walk outside of our home or whatever else. So whenever they come around and they say you can't be outside of your home, I guess they're going to start having some major problems with some people, This year, the return to these starts with a C, ends with a D. Social activities and interactions, travel, and in-class teaching has led to another dangerous spike. There's something else going on. Very young children born just before or during the pandemic did not benefit from regular or early exposure to common viruses. Well, that's true. That part is true. You have to be, as a child, you have to be exposed to certain bacterias. If you're put in a bubble and suddenly released one day, you may get sick and die all of a sudden in the next week or two because you have not been exposed to certain bacteria or whatever the environment, whatever their environment is. That's why a child gets a fever and you have to let it run its course. Then the next time they get sick from the same thing, it won't be as bad. And then sooner or later, you become immune to it and your immunity builds up. This is what I've learned over the years, y'all. I'm not just talking nonsense. You have to be exposed to other people in different environments to allow your body to build immunity. Well, let me keep going, y'all. These are the things I've learned over my lifetime. Right here, it even says, I said that was true. There you go. It's in the article. Children did not benefit from regular early exposure to common viruses, including the R, starts with an R, ends with a V, which would have helped build up an immunity. So even new children today, if they get this RS, ends with a V, they haven't built up an immunity if they've been away from people, if they've had to wear, face coverings and all that, you have to allow a child to build his immunity up. All right, let's do this again. Let's keep reading the rest. We've had this whole cohort of children who haven't had that usual constant exposure at daycare or preschool or out in the community. Well, all this could be done on purpose. And so they're getting exposed and it's hitting them really hard. Those conditions have led to what some doctors are calling an unprecedented number of infants and children in emergency rooms and pediatric intensive care units across the country. My hope is that this is not the new normal. But for this year, it is concerning because it's still only late October. This was in October. Now it's in November. This wasn't, like a week ago. But we don't know what we're going to see as we head deeper into fall and especially this winter. I can see being worried about children and all that. But I've seen in the news reports and all that, I'm seeing it. They're even saying old people and stuff. Well, old people are a burden. If you're on the health care and all that, if you're on Medicare, stuff like that. And I was saying a while ago, the New York mayor, he's responsible for 15,000 old people. He really is. They're gone. They do not exist anymore. You need to take precautions, and that's what I was pointing out. Okay, let me ask you one other thing. I wonder if they're picking up on this, if they're adding something else, if they're adding more to the sky. Is this part of the problem? And let me read some of the chat. Hello, Truth Seeker. Good to see you. I'm talking about what you see in the link up there in the pinned link. I'm kind of watching some of my words. This is YouTube. UFO, I just posted it in my community. Well, thank you, UFO. You talking about my video? Thank you very much. I want to let the world know. Is this part of their next plan? If it is, I'm trying to teach people to watch for words out here that they're using because they're saying, and they're using the last time. Well, the numbers went down because we did this. They may start this up again. I hope not. I hope not. They may make people stay indoors. And everybody needs to get out and vote and make these Republicans do what we want them to do. They don't need to be for the NWO. We need to make them do what we want. I know there's a lot of them. 99% of them are for the NWO. But if we overwhelmingly vote to the right, Republican, and everybody says, and we send drafts, and we sign petitions, and we do all this and let them know what we want, then there will be no mandates. There will be no quarantines. There will be no lockdowns. Regardless, all you got to do is prove. You can go into CDC and prove that their numbers, the way they try to point them out, are a farce. I just wanted to ask, was this part of the problem? Are they adding something in these, up in the sky? We know, everybody here knows this is going on. Everybody knows this is going on. Are they adding something more? Are they making it, are they even using this? It's very possible that they're adding stuff. They're adding more. They're adding more flights. I remember reading 3 years ago, and I keep saying this. They started, I think, way back, okay, I'm not sure what year. They started with this many flights. Then they doubled the next year. And then they doubled the next year after that until they get to 64,000 flights a year and have to keep this up indefinitely. So I don't know if this is part of the plan right here, what they're adding, if they're adding stuff in here to make people sick. I have it tested. I don't know. I don't have a lab. I don't know the results. But they're hiding stuff. They're hiding stuff from everyone. It's common sense, y'all. That's all I'm trying to do is use my common sense. I would love to run that link that I found over there on Twitter. Climate change is due to man-made activity. Contrails a product of man-made activity. West Texas Danielle, hello. Noticed today several trails that lingered, but one plane flew over and this trail disappeared quickly. Let me show y'all over here on Twitter. This right here will get me a strike if I play it. I don't want to show you this. The information, when I may show it to you without running the sound. Let's see if I can find it. I'll tell you exactly where the link is in just a minute. It's in that video up at the top right there in my pinned link. In the description is a link to what I was looking at on Twitter a while ago. Right here. I want to keep the sound off.
That shuts us down, and this is all happening and playing out in a...
See right here at the top left, this is coming from a health professional or a lawyer or something, I forget. But it's right here. If you let me show you. Dang, I got to share the screen. I'm sorry. Let me get to it. This word here at the top is what got me in on this. It's got what got me wondering now. See right up here at the top. If you want more information, click that link at the top. Please watch my video. Look in the description and you'll see this video right here. It's only 2.5 minutes long. And this lady calls it a scam. It's the new incoming. It's not a total lot of proof and information, but this person is of character. This person is of whatever you want to call it, Stanima, whoever, somebody representing something. Yeah, just something like that. Somebody, it's not just coming from me, is what I'm saying. I want y'all to be smart out there. I want everybody to know. I'm going to leave this video up because I don't think I crossed the line anywhere. But this video is definitely pinned in the video description that is right here at the top. I want you to know Super Dave is not out here trying to fear upon you or anything. I'm not. I would never do that. I don't want to cross the line. I don't want to lose nobody's trust. It's just my question to you all, because I always ask you, and your opinions matter to me. Hello, Space Rangers. How are you doing? And Jim Davison. Thank you, Geneva Cordoba. Thank you. It's good to see you again. I'm in a much better mood. I wanted to talk about this tonight. I want to give you time if you're just coming in. Please watch that video I got pinned at the top. Please. And if you want to see what this lady is saying about the new, that it's very possible that we're moving into what Billy Goat said. You remember Billy Goats? Let me try to find that. Stay right here a minute, y'all. It's right here on YouTube. It should be anyway. I remember seeing it. I'm giving you time to hit that pin link at the top. Please do that for me. If you want to see what this lady says, if it's right here on YouTube, then I should have the right to play it.
This won't be the last pandemic that we face. You know, pandemics can come from natural causes, which is largely coming across from other species. You know, a flu, for example, is still a very big risk. And so we'll have to invest in making sure that we catch the disease sooner and that we have platforms to make diagnostics, therapeutics, and vaccines very quickly. Very little was invested, even though there were these calls by a lot of people, including our foundation. One group that was funded, the Coalition for Epidemic Preparedness Innovation, CEPI, CEPI, we welcomed Ross, Norway, UK, Japan were the initial funders, and that is helping out here. So we're better off than if that hadn't happened. But, you know, people trust government to think through these eventual bad things. This was a failure to get ready, and the cost would have been tiny compared to, say, what we spend on being ready for war. We didn't actually do the simulation to think about, okay, what about nursing homes? What about getting factories ready? What about the testing regime? You know, in fact, the testing could have been ramped up very quickly, and a few countries that have almost avoided the epidemic entirely, like Taiwan, New Zealand, Australia, you know, they took their experience and actually prepared, and so they moved a lot faster. So we, you know, we'll have to prepare for the next one. That, you know, I'd say is will get attention this time.
I don't know if they're going to claim this right here to be the next. But this right here, this lady is calling this a scam. We have to watch and see. We have to pay attention, y'all. Listen to their words. Surging. I read it a while ago in the article. These numbers they're claiming are surging. They're calling it a triple threat. A triple threat would be 3 times worse than the last one. And as Jason Tomlinson was saying a while ago, the jiggy thing is causing problems, and we know that. I've been saying it for the last 31 months. All of it is part of the new WO. And everybody here knows that. So we're not, look, I'll speak for myself. There's certain guidelines I have to follow. Certain guidelines I've had to follow. But I will not stand for them putting foreign substances into my body. My immunity is strong. I eat vegetables. I eat stuff out of my garden. I take care of myself. I only speak for myself. I can't tell anybody what to do, but it's good to listen for these words, surging. If they have these new health people come out, even if that Fauci guy comes back, and they start talking a bunch of crap that we got to do this and we got to do that. Remember they said we only wear the face thing for 2 weeks. They told everybody that. They trapped everybody into that. It was not 2 weeks, it was 2 years and something. And there's a lot of people out there prepared and ready to stand again. Other countries have really stood through the first time. Australia, their citizens. Just to name one. People in UK, where was America? I can show you a tweet from my governor here in South Carolina. And we're going to make him hold to that. Especially if he wins again. Because that's the way I believe it should be. I could see if I had to stay home from catching something or whatever, if there was a real deal. I worked around hundreds of thousands of people, customers coming and going. During the first time I did, I promise you I did. I passed by people every day for a year and 3 months in the height of the problem. and never one time did anything get me down. Never one time. It's the truth, y'all. I'm not saying other people didn't get it. I'm not saying it wasn't real. I'm saying my immunity is strong. I know God protects me. I take a cough medicine every couple of days. I do, just to prepare myself. I take vitamins. When I say a cough medicine, it's like a not an antihistamine, but it's like a chest congestion type medicine, just to be prepared, because they're even at times from the fog and stuff. When I go outside and all that in South Carolina, even from being outside in the humidity and stuff, you can cough things up. And I'm not trying to be nasty or anything, but it's good. I prepare myself is all I'm going to say. Let me see if I can find his tweet. But there is a comment here. I don't know where his tweet is. Let me see if I can click on him. Yeah, I am following Governor Henry McMaster. I even pointed this out. Let's see. We have to hold these people when they say something like this, or they tweet it, or whatever it is. This governor said that there'll be no mandates because the CDC came out with new recommendations. I don't know where that tweet is, but he did say that. He did put it in a tweet. And believe me, he's going to be held to that, because he tweeted it. He says it. It's even in a right here. If I can't find it, I'm just telling you what he said. I lost him. I'm still looking. Should have cut my air conditioner on. It's all good. My light bill was down pretty good this month. Governor Henry McMaster applauds South Carolina for not implementing strict mandates. Said there's no need for state to reopen because it never closed. You see that, right? And I know other people aren't so blessed to have governors like this. But we have to hold our leaders to what they say. I've even thought about going up there to the State House with signs and telling people, stop falling for the new WO. Here it is. Governor Henry McMaster said he has no plans. This was June the 30th, 2020. To issue a statewide mask, face covering mandate. But anyway, y'all, I went through it. All I know to do, I took a lot of time tonight. I thank you, everyone, for coming. Cut the air on for me, please, and I'll be in there in 5 minutes. Thank you, everyone. Are the numbers really surging? And that was my question tonight. That is the title of my live stream. If you listen to the media, like a lot of people did last time. I was sitting in the emergency room yesterday, and this man said, I hate wearing this face covering, but I heard on the TV that the RSV is out of control. And he was surrounded by his 2 daughters and his wife and his brother or something like that. I was going to speak, but I didn't want to speak out of line. I didn't want to say anything that I might have not should say, and I didn't. There are times I speak up. When somebody's alone or whatever, I try to show them and point things out. But I knew I would have been out of line. But the point is I'm making that this guy said, I heard on TV that the numbers are out of control. If you watch TV and you believe TV, you're going to be brainwashed. They want you to believe what they say on TV. I never did believe them. There's a lady on my local TV station that claims to be a Christian lady. I've met this lady, and she likes me. I've met her a couple times. She notices me in a crowd and stuff. And I won't say her name. This is the truth. She likes my hats and stuff I wear. But for herself to be a Christian lady, and she's pushed this whole thing the whole last 31 months, because I turned it on Channel 10. I wanted to ask her the next time I see her, if you consider yourself a Christian lady, why are you telling the public a bunch of fraudulent stuff? I've been live 1 hour and 13 minutes, y'all. Thank you, everyone, for coming in. Thank you for listening to me and considering what I have to say. I am not always right. I've never claimed to be right on everything. I can only tell you what I see. And what I see is they may be using this. They may be using this as the next part of their plan. Hello, K33. Thank you for the like. Tim O, hello. Lynette, hello, my friend. Good to see you. You know, Grandma Ducky she's home now. She won't tell me how she's doing, but I hope she's doing good. I don't know if she's in the chat. Thank you, West Texas Danielle. Jason Tomlinson, thank you. Y'all do me a favor, please, and watch that video up at the top, and you'll catch on because I'm holding a sign. If you're just coming in, you hadn't seen that video, I'm going to end the live stream right here, right now. Let me share this, please. It's only got 59 views. I need 100 views on that video. I need somebody to share that video out. I need help getting the word out. I need your help. Please help me, y'all. Get the word out. There's too many people. We're losing people. It's our duty. It's our moral responsibility to care for humankind, because it's part of their agenda. What are we, useless eaters? We're just peasants to them, y'all. We're useless eaters. We're damaging the environment. Well, I hope she's fine. She had a gallbladder removal. And I don't mean to make that public to everybody, but she told it in her chat and all that. So I hope it's fine that I would say that. I prayed for her. May God's blessings be upon her, and she does very well. Super Dave, your blue wrenches aren't very nice. What do you mean? You don't like a blue wrench? No, she didn't have it removed. I've been believing she had it removed because her last live stream, she said she was going that next morning. She was cooking a turkey. I was watching her. I'm confused now. Miss Ann Walsworth, why are you offended? Come on, y'all. Why are you offended? If we've accepted Jesus, we're a child of the King. We're not useless eaters. But you're right. They think that. Timo, you don't want your wrench? I'll take it back away from you, my friend. You have to tell me what you want. No, they're not going to be nice. Y'all rock, man. Thank you, everyone, for coming in. Does anybody else? Dave Messenger, hello. Thank you, Dave. If it wasn't for media, we wouldn't even notice it. Exactly. Exactly, Dave Messenger. That's why I say let's pay attention to their words. Surging. The suggestions of quarantine. The suggestions of tests that they want you to have. You're exactly right, Dave Messenger. I applaud you and thank you for noticing that, for putting that in here. You rock, man. Thank you. I'm glad some people use common sense. That's what we all have, y'all. We all have it. I don't want to cut anybody off. Much love and many blessings, Jason. God bless y'all. Ducky is fine as always. Just watch the video. Thank you. If y'all want to share it out, please do. Let me see who else. No, they're not going to be nice. Ducky's liver is too swollen for them to do surgery. My Lord, my Lord, my Lord, my Lord, my Lord. Jim Davison, thank you, my friend. We must have discernment. We're literally in the last hour. Everything that's happening is by design. The ushering in of the Antichrist. I'm going to reveal who I believe the Antichrist is. Coming soon to a YouTube live stream near you. There's somebody here that I don't want you to reveal who I think it is. Please do not. That I chat with and send messages to. But I want to prove to y'all that I have Bible verses to who I think. I know they did not tell us directly in the Bible who the Antichrist or the figure of the Antichrist is. But I want to tell y'all by his words and his actions who I believe the Antichrist is, coming to a live stream near you on YouTube. When I have a hunch, like I say, I am not always right. But I just have these hunches. Just like I'm wondering about this RSV thing. Is this the next plan, you know? We'll see. Let's give it time, y'all. I'm going to watch it. I hope everybody else does. My lips are sealed. If y'all didn't watch that video, please do that for me, please. I like turning people blue. Look, I don't really have a word from God or anything like that. I'm just using common sense. I don't claim to be a prophet because I am not. I am a believer of God, and I look for the signs. I'm just like I'm looking for the signs in this thing right here that I'm talking about tonight. I just want to use my common sense, and this may not be their plan. I don't know. But when they say the numbers are surging and then they use, well, this is why the numbers in the last case went down because we locked everybody up or made people stay indoors 2 weeks. You know, they use words like that and it tells me something. Y'all have a great night. I love and appreciate y'all. I do. Thank you, everyone. I guess I'm going to leave this video up and see what YouTube does to me. I don't think I crossed the line or anything. Y'all might want to come look at my channel tomorrow and see if this video is up for real. Y'all have a wonderful night and thank you. And we should be able to speak freely, you know. They don't want us to speak freely. So that's why I cut out a little bit of everything and not used all words that I could have used. Y'all have a wonderful night. Thank you, John Boy, for coming. Thank you, everyone.